Hey everybody, this is Billy. How's everyone doing today? And today is another weight loss vlog. Now, just kind of upcoming. Sadly, I don't even know if this will be the first video that's posted or not, but you either have or will be getting a few extra videos uploaded this week. My brother, he's going to be starting making his videos here soon, so you're going to see some of his. Then we got a special video from last year that we made that we never posted anywhere. We're going to put it up on this channel as well. And then of course I got a review. I did another YouTube vlog review, so I want you to check that out if you want to. So I got some videos and stuff coming up on this channel, and again, I don't know if this one's going to be first or what order they're going to come in, but just to kind of give you a heads up that it should be getting out today or tomorrow. Now, on to brass tacks. How much should I weigh this week? Well, I'm happy to say I'm down to 306 now, which is another 4-pound loss, or 3.8 or whatever you want to say, because it was like 10. Last week I was like 310.6, and this week I'm like 306.9. And the reason why I know it's 306.9 is because when I got on the scale, it kept bouncing from 306.8 to 307.0, 306.8 to 307.0. So I don't know if the little scale couldn't count like odd points or something like that, but it kept bouncing between those two. So I'm taking the one in the middle, 306.9. So that's how I feel about the whole thing. So whatever, if the scale's gonna bounce around, I'm gonna take the weight in the middle. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's not really, I mean, it's good because it's still going down, but it's not as good as we might like it to be. So I'm going to start upping my workout a little bit to here today. I was doing 24 laps this week. I'm going to go ahead and jump up to 28 today. I'm also going to, next week, start doing 32 laps around here. So I'll be at my 5-mile point. That'll be 5 miles once I start doing 32 laps, because even though it's 8 laps for a mile, the walk up here and back from my house to here is a half a mile. So it'll be half a mile, here, half a mile back, and then I'll do 4 miles while I'm here. So that's gonna be 5 miles. So I'm at my 5-mile point where I wanted to be, and that means I'll be starting to run soon. And I have a lot of plans for when I start running, because I actually want to think about if I can work hard enough. I like to try to run, professionally. Well, not like races or anything like that, but I'm talking like marathon running, where you jog for like a really long time or whatever, So that's going to be a lot of work. I'm going to have to do a lot of training, a lot of stuff I'll have to do to build myself up to that. So that's just a goal. One of my goals I have in mind. My main goal is still just to get down to 230 pounds. That's like my dream weight right now. And people ask, well, why 230 pounds? Why not like 190? Well, one, I'm 6 foot tall, for one thing. And back when I was in college and high school, I was big a lot of times. Like back when I was like 250, and when I was like in my early 20s, 19 and 20-year-old area, I was actually 250 pounds, and I only had like 10% body fat because I was like all muscle. And I used to like bench press 300 pounds. I used to be able to squat like 600 pounds. I used to be really, really strong. Now, I kind of got a bad back now, so I don't know if I could squat no 600 pounds anymore, and I doubt I could bench press 300 anymore either. So, I'm gonna try to get it down. I still want to, have my muscles. I still want to be, relatively strong too. I don't want to just be, all skinny. That was never my goal in this whole thing. My goal is to, I still want to be a beast, but I want to be a beast in a different way. I want to be like jacked, and of course, But I think I'm on my way. I mean, we started at 334, and I'm now at 306. I think where I really went wrong last week is I ate a lot more than I should have. And now I didn't eat like bad food or anything like that, but I kind of went crazy on the low fat stuff, because I guess in my mind I was like, well, it's low fat, I can eat as much as I want. And in a way I was right, and in a way I was wrong. So that's why I think, I suffered a little bit on the scales this week. I think I could have done a lot better. So that's why I'm going to move up in my exercises this week. And I want to get to the point where I start running a lot sooner. So that's why I'm up in my exercises today, and I'll be up into my exercises next week. Now with the push-ups and crunches, I'm still doing 30 and 60 right now. I'll probably stick to that until next week and go for 35, 70. But we'll start that next week. The push-ups and crunches ain't the part that I'm mostly concerned about. It's the walking that I'm mostly concerned about, and getting to the part where I start running. So we're almost there. So I think we're doing a lot of good here. I think also in the future of these videos, I'm gonna start discussing, like I told you a little bit about my past, about how strong I used to be and how I'm probably not that strong anymore. I want to kind of go into other stories about my life here shortly, about like just different things, how I grew up, where I came from, and all that, so that you kind of get to know who I am as a person. Where I stand on certain things, and how I grew up and stuff. So more of these weight loss vlogs will be more kind of like a personal vlog too, to kind of explain a little bit more about that. But I don't want to go too heavy into that this week. But I just want to say, yeah, back when I was younger, I was a lot stronger. So that's why I'm not going for like 190, 180 pound kind of weight thing, because to me that just does not fit me. I'm more of a 225, 230 kind of guy. Because one, I'm about as big as some of those wrestlers you see on TV. I mean, like height-wise. Like had I started working out and took a lot better care of myself, I would probably be a wrestler today. In fact, I did do some wrestling training a while back. In fact, I'm thinking down the road for one of my WWE vlogs, I'm going to actually interview a former professional wrestler, if he's still in the same spot he was back in 2009. I haven't talked to him since like 2009, so I don't know if he's still in the same area or not. So I have to go find out if he's still there. But there is a wrestling school up in St. Paul, Virginia, which I was only I live about an hour or two away from. And if he's still there, I might go get an interview with him, and we could talk about wrestling and MMA and things like that. So I was training in that for about a few months, and then because of financial reasons, I got screwed out of it. But and I'm still kind of in a bad financial spot right now. That's why these videos aren't like special, because I do want to later on do like I want to let's play Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, and then eventually Fallout 4. Like those are games that both me and my brother want to let's play, and we also let's play the other Bethesda game, Skyrim. Don't know so much about the one that came before Skyrim though. We played that one. We played Skyrim first before playing the other one, and we were so impressed with Skyrim that when we got to the other one, we were kind of like, I don't know. we didn't get very far in it. We kind of gave up on it, but that was kind of our bad. But I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm just saying you play Skyrim first and have no experience with the other game, and then play the other game. You kind of have a different perspective. But if you play the other game first and then Skyrim, you think, oh, well, both of these games are great. But when you do it the opposite, you screw it up. So that's what we did. We screwed it up. So I definitely I got a lot of plans for this channel, and my brother's going to tell you about a lot of his story ideas and things like that when he does his videos and things like that. So, if you like some of his story ideas, we are going to maybe need your help in the future to kind of help us out a little bit, like with the funding for like different projects we have. But at the same time, we'll explain it more later in the future what we're trying to do. So we got a lot of things that we want to do, but don't worry, we're not going to add. We will ask for donations, but it's not like oh no, if you don't donate, you're a jerk. No, trust me, I understand. If you don't donate, you don't donate. But we still want to tell you about them anyways. So. So the option's up to you whether you like the idea or not. If you don't like the idea, you don't have to do anything. And you can still watch my videos. Subscribe, watch, see what I do. see how I come, see how much more weight I lose, because I'm working pretty hard. I think let me see. If I'm at 36 now, I started at 34, so I think I'm at 28 pounds now. I've lost 28 pounds altogether. So, I mean, and if I can do what I want to do and actually build myself up to, be a runner or whatever I'm going to try to do. I mean, I know I'm kind of coming in late in the game, but there's people who, there's stories of people who started late in their life and got into athletic sports, and they still, maybe their time was short, but they made it anyway. So that's what I'm hoping to accomplish myself. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, I better let you guys go. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, comment, all this stuff. I'm just repeating what everybody else says. All right, bye.